morning. Today is Friday, November 1st.
I'm Galen Libby.
And I'm Riley Boucher.
Welcome to the Eddie's Echo News.
Today is Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. We have a story by our own Caden Shea, who interviewed Carlos Perez, a student studying abroad from Baja, Mexico.
The Day of the Dead is a celebration on November 2nd that we used to remember our loved ones that passed away time ago. The school that we use in the Day of the Dead is called Katrina, and we use it to represent the dead, but in a good way, in a happy way. Marigolds, or cempasúchil in Spanish, is the name of the flower that we use in the Day of the Dead to guide the dead to their ofrendas. A misconception that the people have about the Day of the Dead is that they think that it's the same thing as Halloween, but in a Mexican way or Latin way, but it's not the same thing because we use that day to remember our loved ones that pass away, and in Halloween I think it's more like customs and parties, and we don't have that kind of parties and customs because we use customs to represent the dead and in a happy way. A tip for the people that might want to celebrate the Day of the Dead is that you just have to remember your loved ones and like in a happy way, and just put your ofrenda in your house and try to do it in the best way and wishing the best to their spirits.
Hi, Mom.
A teaspoon per. Oh no, you were supposed to do a teaspoon per.
Oh,
A teaspoon of water. So I think you're gonna need more sugar.
Just sprinkle a little dash or whatever. A little dab will do you. It's flying
I know,
out.
it's flying everywhere.
Thank you, Caden and Carlos. What a special way to honor our family and friends who have gone before us.
Now let's go to Hunter and Kobe for the sports and weather update.
Tonight is Battle of the Bridges as Edward Little takes on Lewiston Blue Devils at 7 at Walton Field. The last time these two teams matched up was in last year's playoffs. EL won 18-13, so Lewiston will come out and give it their all to try and beat EL. The cross-country teams participated in the regional meet at Belfast this weekend, and all runners did very well. Peyton Bell and Lily Vincent qualified for the state meet tomorrow in Cumberland. Wish them luck heading into the meet.
Dodgeball signups ended yesterday, and it starts next week and will be held in the gym after school November 4th through the 7th. Today is partly cloudy, a high of 63 and a low of 31. On Saturday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 48 and a low of 32. And finally, Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 51 and a low of 30.
Good luck to Peyton and Lily at the state meet and to the football team at the Battle of the Bridges.
Up next, Alina Liberty is going to share some ways that you can practice self-care.
We've all been there. So busy, we forget to take care of ourselves. Life can be very overwhelming at times, but not taking the time to make sure our needs are met can drain us over time. That's why it's so important to take a few minutes out of our days to practice self-care. Self-care doesn't have to be anything drastic. Just being consciously aware of what your body needs and listening to it can make a huge difference in your overall well-being. Having a regularly executed self-care routine can lower anxiety levels, give you more energy, and help you generally feel happier and healthier. Here are some things that you can do to practice self-care on a daily basis. Take 5 minutes to declutter your living space. Eat something that makes you feel good. Check in with your emotions by bringing neutral awareness to how you are feeling. Get some sunlight and fresh air. Meditate or stretch for 5 to 10 minutes. Mute negative people on social media. Do something that makes you happy. Do breathing exercises. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Lena. Those are so important to keep in mind, especially as the days grow shorter and colder. To stay updated every time we post, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter.
Thanks so much for watching. Have a peaceful and productive day.